Hello, this is Dswank, and I was going to talk about a mod that came out earlier today, I believe. I was just notified about it, and I've got about a half an hour footage that I'm going to cut up and be playing while I talk about this. It's a mod that takes the Half-Life 2 engine and source and all that funness, and you get to play the multiplayer from the old Nintendo 64 GoldenEye, but with slightly better graphics and things like that. Now, I'm not particularly good at multiplayer, first-person shooters in general, and it's been so long since I've played GoldenEye that I don't remember the maps particularly well. And also, I never really played multiplayer on GoldenEye. So, but as it is, it's a pretty fun multiplayer. I'll have the link in the description below for where you can download it. And it's enjoyable. I suggest you give it a try if this is something that interests you, if you're into multiplayer. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big competitive player, so it took me a while, one, to get used to everything, all the controls and everything, and two, it took me quite a bit of time to figure out a lot of other interesting things about it. I did have some fun. Possibly my favorite weapon to go after people is the slappers. Not because I'm good with them, but because I think it's hilarious when you actually successfully take somebody down with them. And you have up in that screen, slappers, taking somebody out. I'm usually in the lower half, either midway or exact midway or lower half of how well people do on the server.
Should I say hacker
So,
feed?
like I said, I'm not particularly good at it. Yeah, and there's several game types that we played, and I believe 3 maps. Probably my favorite game type is the one where you kill you're given a gun, you kill people with that gun, and every time that you get kills, you level up and get a better weapon, and like that. There's also one that is based on how much time you have, and I'm sure these are all standard game types for the multiplayer with Half-Life. But it's in the old GoldenEye levels with the old GoldenEye guns. So that is quite enjoyable. I don't do particularly well in general, but I had fun, and that is the big part of this. Having fun, enjoying what you're doing.
I shot you like 4 times in the head with a sniper rifle.
And just goofing around, and that made this enjoyable. By far more enjoyable than a lot of other multiplayers that I have done. I've tried online multiplayer with Halo and really disliked that just because it was annoying. Yeah,
you're trying to build like GoldenEye too.
Because desync issues and stuff like that. So, I didn't have many desync issues with this. I had a few issues where, I thought I was aiming better than I actually was. Going back and looking at it, it's like I'm trying to headshot somebody and I basically shoot everywhere but their head. I shoot right if they were standing in front of a piece of paper and I was shooting them. You'd have this perfect silhouette drawn around their chest and head of bullet holes. And so I'm not particularly good at aiming in this yet. because it's a completely different style of gameplay than I'm used to. And I just came off of the Doom series, so or the Doom 2016. So I'm still programmed for playing Doom versus any other format of first-person shooter, and that got me in a couple of places because in Doom you had double jump, and I ran up something to double jump, and oh, this game doesn't have double jump. Surprise, surprise! A game that's not Doom doesn't have double jump, and I'm expecting it has. Ooh, okay, well, now I'm dead. Bye. But yeah, it's fun in general. It wasn't as difficult to install as I thought it was going to be. Actually, it was very easy because it has an installer with it, which is very nice. And they have stuff in there for if you want to host your own server, so you can download that as well. And they have nice written out instructions on their site covering this. So if you are feeling a little nostalgic, or you never got a chance to play probably the best first-person shooter of its time, definitely the best first-person shooter on Nintendo 64, go ahead, download this. This gives you a feel of it. It's a little different, but I mean, you have the guns, you have the weapons, you have the character selection, all that. So it is extremely fun, and that is the most important part. So I spent a half an hour playing it and did like 5-6 rounds. So I hope you enjoy or if you try this, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like the fact that I'm giving this notice, and let me know if you'd like to see me some recordings of me actually attempting this, because it's gonna be sad if I do. Very sad. So, or attempting it more than I already am. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.